Hi everyone, you're watching the intro video for DC Tactile Casting's YouTube channel. I'm making this channel because I will make videos about each product in the product line of DC Tactical Casting. So when you have some questions, perhaps I will just link you the video and you will get all the answers you need. But of course, you can always message me and I will do my best to reply promptly and get you all the answers to your questions. Now, before I continue with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Tom, I'm from Croatia, and yeah, DC Tactical Casting is a small shop based in a small town in Croatia, and I'm the founder and owner of DC Tactical Casting. DC was founded back in May of 2020, and everything started with the QXL dive light. I've started making these clones because there was a huge demand for them in the clone community. Basically, it's about dive lights that were converted to tactical flashlights by Delta. And such lights, modified lights, were used in Operation Just Cause, late 80s, and a little bit later in the early 90s. And then came, for example, laser products, Surefire lights, and these became history. But nowadays these are pretty scarce because they are simple lights, and nobody thinks they are worth anything, so they don't even bother putting them up for sale. However, here and there they show up on eBay and you can get them for a good price. Someone who knows what these are will price them pretty high, and I can't blame them. These are very hard to find. It took me almost 2 years to get one, and if I didn't get the original, DC wouldn't exist. So back in 2020 everything started with the first generation of such lights. They had some different internals from the generation 2 lights that are in production for the last year or two, and I will make a separate video on completely covering everything about QXL clones and the generation 2. But in this intro video, as you can see here in front of me, there are quite a lot of other products. So DC is covering the AR platform with these lights, some mounts, and also covering the MP5, HK MP5 platform with something exotic like this, something more simple like this. And you might have noticed that I'm referring to the products as clones, and let me try to explain that real quick. So the lights and everything that is plastic is being made by casting out of epoxy resin, and in order to do the casting you need a mold, and the molds are silicone molds that are made by using the originals. So I've used this particular original QXL light to make the silicone mold, and then simply casting and making all the other ones. Clones because the mold will catch all the finest and smallest details of the original. And let me show you that. If we compare, we can clearly see the tiniest details, and therefore I'm calling them clones. So even when it's not casting, it is made entirely out of aluminum, and I've managed to replicate the production process of such mounts. For example, the holes, everything is quite matching to the original, how it was made, and therefore it's a clone again. So I don't like to refer as replica because replicas don't have these details, or even less 3D prints, which totally lack any kind of character. Yeah, so these are clones. I'm very happy to say that DC is the only one making this type of products, especially these QXL dive lights clones. If you still have some questions, you can always contact me through my Facebook page, DC Tactile Casting, or Super QXL on Instagram. So since DC is the only one making these, you're buying it from the source, and this also comes with a guarantee. So if you receive the light, something's wrong with it, just let me know and we will handle the issue. If you buy it second-hand, I'm sorry, but there's unfortunately no guarantee for that. So if you buy from the source, you get this guarantee. In the last 5 years, there haven't been any reports, any bad feedbacks, quite the opposite, and I'm very proud to say that. And I would like to use this opportunity to thank every one of you for the support, for your understanding in the production process, and for all the kind compliments and all the great feedback I've received so far. I really love to see your builds done, and when you send me some pictures of your builds, that's great. I love that. So please keep doing that. Thanks, guys. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next videos. Have a great day.